AI Weekly Breakthroughs. Welcome to another episode. It's a show where we cover all the key happenings from the AI world. A week full of announcements, starting with Ilya. So the story of Ilya Sutskever continues. So he's one of the leading scientists, or he was one of the leading scientists behind OpenAI's GPT models. He has left the company not long ago. Safety was his main concern. What is he doing now? He is starting his own startup with a sole focus of developing safe superintelligence. So again, he's not trying to make, let's say, a safe version of OpenAI, working on superintelligent models with safety being the number one concern and prioritize over commercial pressures. And alongside him, Levy, Daniel Gross, one of the former AI leads at Apple. So they are the co-founder. So this is another player in the field of generative AI models. So it will be interesting to see what this team can produce. Second, and this is the biggest announcement of the week, and it's Claud 3.5 Sonnet from Anthropic. So the game between these biggest model producers or companies developing large language models is almost like a game of tennis. So one week the ball is on one side of the court and the second week it's on the another. And the ball was really for a few weeks on Anthropic's side because their model, if you recall a few weeks ago, we reported a very comprehensive comparison of large language models, and Claude 3 Opus was not looking that good. It was not the highest performing model, but it was the most expensive one. And OpenAI's GPT-4o was looking much better. But this week they come back with a very strong forehand. It is Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It is the first model of the 3.5 family of models. So just to refresh the minds, Haiku, Sonnet, Opus, it is the family of models, and now 3.5 is the latest version of that. And this model, as you can see on the graphic on the right, it is looking very good. It raises the industry bar for intelligence, and it operates at twice the speed of Opus 3. And looking at the numbers across the board, as you can see, it does outperform Opus. So this is really nice from Anthropic. They're comparing them all to their previous best model. It also outperforms GPT-4o, Gemini 1.5 Pro, and Llama 400B. And it has really good visual understanding. To quickly demonstrate how that looks like, here is a demonstration shown by Anthropic using Claude to help build a presentation on genome sequencing. And as input, there's two graphics and then textual instructions. And I will fast forward so that we can see the final result of this work. And it is a presentation which is looking really good. It is coherent intro. A very important part is this interactive chart, which Claude built with hover over capabilities, and then the outro of the presentation. So this looks very, very, very powerful. Looking at visual capabilities through numbers, again, it outperforms Claude 3 Opus, GPT-4o, and Gemini 1.5 Pro. And another novelty which Anthropic introduces with this model is artifacts. And what artifacts, it is essentially just a window alongside the chat, which allows you to iterate on your work. And again, I will fast forward. Here's the model is instructed to create 8-bit graphics, and the final output of the model is a game-like looking, almost a cartoon or a game where a crab is jumping over different obstacles. And this is done by using this artifacts option directly in the assistant interface. So again, this is looking really, really good. This puts Anthropic back in the game if they were even out of it, but it's been some time since their models were really at the top. But now this is kind of, the ball is again on OpenAI side of the court or Google's. Continuing with this next one, swallow this robot. So let's say you're having stomach issues. You don't really know what to do about it. You call the doctor sends you to additional checkups. It takes multiple doctor visits, and in the end, it might end with an endoscopy, a process where they check if there's any issues present in your digestive tract. It is an invasive process. It is not pleasant. It is expensive. Now, what does this company produce? Swallow a robot instead. And it might seem like science fiction, but this company, it's hitting clinical trials, and the company is preparing for an FDA review and a commercial launch, and their goal is to launch this by 2026. So the company's Endiatx founded in 2019. They've been working on these miniature robots capable of navigating the human body for therapeutic and diagnostic purposes. Their flagship product, PillBot. And PillBot does what I explained earlier. So it is an ingestible robotic capsule equipped with camera, sensors, and wireless communication. And it allows doctors to examine you through or remotely and quickly. So almost you're going to be having a Zoom meeting with a doctor and he's going to be able to examine your condition. So this is looking pretty impressive. This is the future of medicine happening today. Next one, Synthesia 2.0. Now here I just want to bring up what Zoom CEO said a few weeks ago, where you'll have your AI avatars attending meetings on your behalf. And it seemed again like thing of science fiction, but looking at what Synthesia is doing, it might seem more like a reality, or it might seem more realistic. So what Synthesia is, it is a AI video communication platform designed to help businesses create and share AI generated videos at scale. And what you can see on the video is this AI avatar. And what this AI avatar does, it can present information, it can help with onboarding, it can help with customers, it can help present a product. And now what they're coming out with is personal AI avatar creation, which captures the tone, which captures the emotions. And they also offer multilingual support, so this avatar can present information in different languages, English, Spanish, or let's say French. So this is very impressive. And again, this is making these AI avatars look more like a reality, and it zooms future goals. And again, to finish with some of the biggest players and their announcements, number one, ChatGPT is now available as a desktop app on macOS. So this is the continuation of this partnership between Apple and OpenAI. Now, Apple, they're also discussing a partnership with Meta. So it'll be interesting to see how they continue to approach this Gen AI market. Number three, Stability AI. So this is company behind Stable Diffusion models. We talked about them last week. They now raise 80 million and they appoint a new CEO. Microsoft, they release Florence 2 models, 2 different sizes. It is a unified model for vision tasks. It is openly available. It is available for commercial use. And what it can do, it can describe images and create image captions as one of the tasks. Volkswagen, what are they doing on this list? Well, they've decided to integrate ChatGPT into their latest car models. And this ChatGPT will be available through their car assistant, Ida, and it will just help you as you drive with tasks that might be relevant for you at that time. And then last announcement or news for today, xAI, Elon Musk, they are making their supercomputer goal a reality. They are now partnering with Dell and Supermicro to help them reach that. And supercomputers, Elon Musk, xAI is building it, Microsoft is building it with OpenAI, and many believe that this is what will really then move us towards general artificial intelligence, which is the goal of pretty much all of these AI model building companies. But this is it for this week. Thank you, and until next week. Bye-bye.